Former President Donald Trump has once again violated his gag order by attacking the judge in his civil fraud trial.
Oh no!
Not only that, but he also attacked a witness who testified against him last week. In an unhinged early morning post on
Truth Central,
he took aim at his former fixer, Michael Cohen. Here's what he wrote. This retrial, brought by the racist New York AG, Letitia James, before Trump and developer-hating Judge Arthur Engoron, which should have never been brought, in that the so-called star witness, Sleazebag lawyer for many people, Michael Cohen, admitted last week on the stand that he lied. He actually didn't. And also that your favorite president, Donald J. Trump, or anyone from the Trump organization, never told him to inflate values on financial statements. The opposite of what he told the AG in order to get this hoax started. Therefore, on that fact alone, this fake case should be dismissed. Additionally, however, the financial statements values are conservative, low. Mar-a-Lago is worth much more than $18 million. There's a 100% disclaimer clause on the first page of the statements. The banks and insurance companies were paid in full, no default, they all made money, and there's no victim except me. Leave my children alone, Engoron. You're a disgrace to the legal profession. Wow, unhinged. Like I said, did not disappoint. Okay, I love this though. They all made money. No, except no, they actually didn't. The state's expert witness on Wednesday, Michael McCarty, calculated that Donald Trump's lenders actually lost about $168 million in potential interest payments between 2014 and 2023. Oops, according to a report presented before the court. So there's more though. The unhingedness does not, let's just say he never gets hinged, okay? It continues. He also called the judge, quote, crazy, totally unhinged, and dangerous. I don't know. It sounds like a bit like projection to me. You know, now he then put a ridiculous gag order on me, which we will appeal. He finds me at levels never seen before. Never seen before. Now, Trump recently had to pay a $15,000, or a total of $15,000 in fines related to two violations of the gag order Engoron established that prohibits public statements about the judge's staff. So Trump also complained about the potential fine that Engoron could impose in the case. In fact, on Tuesday, the judge remarked that disgorgement, fining Trump for profits made through fraudulent means, is a, quote, clearly available remedy in the case. Here's what he said about disgorgement, quote, now they come up with something called disgorgement. I never even heard of the term. Oh, I mean, that settles it then. If he's never heard of it, he can't possibly be made to do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? No, that's not how that works. So look, in the SEC Act of 1934, disgorgement was established as a remedy that is imposed to seize illegally obtained profits. Now, disgorgement is also subject to equitable limitations. What does that mean? It means that the court can order Trump's ill-gotten gains from these loans be paid back to the bank. Now, agencies cannot disgorge more than the net profits from the wrongdoing. So in that, it's not considered to be a penalty from the court. Okay, disgorgement is not a penalty. It's actually considered a form of restitution. Because, you know, that's money that you shouldn't have reaped in profit because you lied. And Trump, again, has already been found liable for fraud. Look, the fact that, you know, the court already in Tuesday's hearing mentioned this is because Engoron had issued a partial summary judgment against Trump saying that, yes, you did commit fraud. We're not here to see whether or not you committed the fraud. We already know you did. This is for the to see how much you actually owe for the fraud, if you owe anything. So the two sides understand they're not even on the same playing field at this point. Trump's lawyers are out there trying to dismiss the case, saying, oh, it's fake, fraudulent, whatever. Ironic. And Letitia James is trying to figure out, and she's presenting witnesses, how much Trump made off of his lies. And so when you get to that point of how much he made off the lies, then you can get to how much he actually owes, and that's why disgorgement is on the table. And all while this is happening, Engoron has to micromanage the baby, that is Trump, while Trump goes off and rages on his little dinky social media platform. And so that's what's going on. And look, in the first post I read you, he attacked a witness, Michael Cohen, which he's not supposed to do, witness tampering, all that. And he also said the court was going after his children, which is funny because nobody's going after Barron Trump. And why should they? Barron Trump is not involved in the business. I believe he's still a minor, and so they're going after him. What they're going after is Don Jr., Eric, and Ivanka, all his adult children that have business ties. They're not going after Tiffany. No, they're going after the people who have helped run the business and the people who are implicated in helping to do the fraud in the first place. Oh, leave my children alone. Not the children who helped you with the fraud. That's what this is about. Look, he also, again, in that second post, he went after the judge when he was explicitly ordered not to. That's what the second gag order is about. And look, yeah, okay, so he does this. Well, maybe he'll get fined again. But the problem here is the fines don't seem to be having any impact on Trump. He continues to, spew this garbage. And so, I don't know, if you're the judge, you might want to start thinking about whether or not you have to go a little bit harsher. Other penalties. If Trump can't figure out how to keep control of himself in public, you can defend yourself. That's fine. You can say, I don't think the charges against me have any merit. And you can make statements, saying that I'm an innocent person. I don't believe that that the court came to the right decision on this. I'm going to continue to fight it. I'm going to continue to appeal. You can do that. But saying that the judge is, quote unquote, crazy, totally unhinged, and dangerous, that's something completely different and not really out there defending yourself. He's out there attacking a judge when he was specifically told not to, and there has to be some sort of penalties here that are going to be effective, because what we've seen so far hasn't been. It's up to the court to try to figure out when and if such, more drastic penalties are warranted. I believe they are, but again, that's not up to me. That's up to the court. That's up to Engoron, and we'll see whether or not he does that.